Well, hello. This is Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be doing a weekly reading for the sign of Taurus. So if you have a Taurus sun, moon, or ascendant, this may be your reading. It is a general reading, though, of course, so it cannot possibly resonate for every single Taurus in the world, but you may find something useful in this reading. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Today I have pulled some oracle cards for you, Taurus. One from Whispers of Love, one from the Moonology Oracle deck, and one from the Wisdom of the Oracles. And we're going to use the Cyril Marchetti Tarot deck and a couple of clarifiers from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Sorry, I almost couldn't remember. So let's just get right into your message. Again, this message is for the week of March 22nd through the 28th, 2021. And so I think I'm going to start right here with the tarot. We see Justice, into the King of Swords, into the Hangman, and finally into the Seven of Swords. So we do see a lot of swords energy, a lot of mental energy this week, Taurus, and it looks like you are needing to address your mental processing. Something with this Justice card in this King of Swords, it sort of allows us to know that you are struggling maybe to kind of find a balance in a situation that may be unfolding for you. Something that perhaps is making you feel, I don't know, upset, unsettled, something that you're having to think about. I don't know if this has to do with a relationship that you're currently involved in, with something that was said, maybe an argument that you had with a friend, a family member at work, a partner, a kid, could be whomever. But it's kind of left you upset. It's kind of left you in a place where you're sort of struggling to come to a centered, balanced place in your mind. So the message really is, somehow this week you're going to need to reframe your thoughts. You're going to need to take on this energy of the King of Swords, and I think that you're going to see that if you can address your thought patterns and the way that you're thinking about the situation, that you're going to come to a fair and balanced conclusion. And I want to just kind of read these oracle cards up here. So the first one is, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Sometimes I feel like, we get kind of caught up in the day-to-day, as things unfold, and, it can be that somebody has come in and really rocked your world. Somebody may have really come in and hurt you. Okay. And sometimes with the Seven of Swords, this can be external events that come in and really shake up your reality. But what I'm more getting from this message is that this is something that's coming from within you. So this is perhaps some of the mental chatter that we have going on. Sometimes we aren't very nice to ourselves, okay? And we sort of get down on ourselves and beat ourselves down. And so not only do you want to love who you are, but the Moonology is asking, what do you need to release? So, again, this may be something that transpired between you and another person in your world. Maybe somebody was really unfair to you. Maybe you're being really unfair and hard on yourself. And I think you're being asked at this time to work on letting some of that stuff go, because we do see here that what's coming for you, Taurus, is this milk and honey card. And these are divine promises that are on offer for you. These are the things that you can manifest into your reality, and a lot of times it takes nothing more than just changing your mind about a situation. Sometimes we need time to process things that have happened so that we can release them. But this is just a reminder, Taurus, that when you're able to do so, all right, something new is about ready to come in. And because what I did is I pulled two clarifiers on the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, is often, again, it's a mental energy being swords. And we see, usually it's like somebody who is sort of sneaking away, stealing away. This can be our own minds that are just sort of getting away from us. Because it is the moon in Aquarius. Again, it's an air sign, but it's a moon, so it's really tied to our emotional states. This could literally be somebody who has cheated you out of something, cheated on you in a relationship, cheated you out of anything, really. It could be yourself, though, also. And how are you cheating your future? How are you cheating yourself out of all of the wonderful things that want to come in, right? And so when I clarified this, interestingly, I got the Fool and the reversed Hangman. Okay, so this really does speak to just taking a leap of faith in this situation. Without seeing how things are going to unfold for the positive, okay? Because maybe you're still kind of in something that feels bad, that feels negative. The message is that if you can just trust, right, that this is the time for you to take a leap of faith, to trust that something really, really beautiful is coming next, is wanting to come into your life, right? If you can just reverse the Hangman, right? So the Hangman is like you're kind of pausing. You're kind of you've been in this place this week where you haven't quite decided yet that you're going to move on, okay? You haven't quite decided yet that you're going to release. But if you will decide to let it go, this is what's coming. Okay? This is where we do have our wishes fulfilled, okay? We do have opportunities, new opportunities. The Fool is Aries energy, okay? As you know, we're in spring now. We're in the sign of Aries. We're in the solar new year. And this little bird, this little chick, is starting anew, fresh, fresh and anew. And if you can find it within yourself to gain the belief and the faith that, if you can just let go of all of the worry and all of the anxiety and all of the fear and all of the conflict, right? All of the stuff that has sort of kept you in an unbalanced mental state, okay, in a place where, you're not really very happy, this is what's coming, okay? So that is your work for this week, 22nd to the 28th. It's not gonna, it's not gonna be easy, maybe, but it is going to be worth it, because what's coming next, if you can just kind of process through this time, is going to be really abundant, really brand new, really exciting, and definitely more positive. Okay, so that is your reading, Taurus. I hope that you did find it helpful. If you did like the message, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing these readings every week for all the signs. And if this reading did not resonate, by all means, check out your other placements for your moon and your rising sign, if you would like to, and see if those messages better resonate with you. Okay, and thank you, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.